Hello, folks. Oh, the camera's a little lower than it should be. Hold on. Let's adjust that. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Hello, hello. Hope you're all doing tremendously today, chat. We're back with more Life is Strange. It's gonna be hopefully the finale for Reunion. And then we're caught up with the Life is Strange games. So, very excited to see where that's gonna go. We're not entirely sure where the story is going right now. We have some vague ideas, some fears as well, but we'll see. But yeah. What happened last time? Let's see. We got drugged. Well, we drank blood wine that had some hallucinogenic mushrooms in the mix. So Max tripped out from the dead body, a bunch of bones in a box. I think those were like kind of the big things that happened. There's some small things too, like Moses is trying to figure out what's going on with the timelines. You have Sophie snooping about and causing problems and trying to tell us to no longer be messing with fate, which is interesting. We have a small theory that the game might be ending on like a take Sophie's side, take Chloe's side regarding the subject matter of messing around with fate or something. That could be it. We'll see. We're back in max mode today, clothing wise. Sort of. Shall we hop into the game? Let's go. If the game on, there we go. Nice. Okay. So how far along are we? We are in. It's not called episode 3, but it clearly is episode 3.
When all this is done, you and I are gonna need a whole battery of testing.
You're on. Did the archive number turn up anything interesting?
In a sense. When I got there, it had already been checked out. Max, why would Vin want to pull these exact files from the archives yesterday?
Sophie. She was impersonating Owen. I saw her ask Vin for a document from the archive.
Damn, Max. Look at those synapses firing again.
So Sophie knows something related to these photos. But she was still poking around the Abraxas house last night. What does that tell us?
Not a damn thing. And we still don't know how any of it connects to that original fire. Or my bro-tester friends.
And here's some more disturbing news. I walked by the chem lab this morning. Someone had broken in there. I alerted security and I locked away the most flammable solutions I could find, but whoever it was now has a powerful fire starter.
What do we do?
I suggest we all review the evidence, then reconvene to share our thoughts.
Okay.
Let's see what Professor Murphy has been up to. The selfie that started this all, and the fire that will be here soon if we can't stop it. I thought Moses was just being a mad scientist when he said the photo was reacting to what we were doing. But he was right.
This is really interesting. We like this part of the photo a lot. That's
So we know the fire
changing.
has changed. But does it tell us anything we can use?
No. Only that right now, it's definitely still happening.
Okay. Before we go through all the evidence, let's look for collectibles. Because that's how we work around here.
After the break-in, Moses isn't taking any chances. Hope he can keep any combustible science stuff from falling into the wrong hands.
Oh, Vox Populi. A podcast by Lucas. Oh, God. This is gonna be awful.
Puppies, let me begin today with one of my favorite quotes from President John F. Kennedy. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. Perhaps Lakeport's struggle with the corrupt Caledon administration does not rank on the great struggles of our time. Outside of the local press and you, dear listeners, few have even paid much attention to our cause. But revolutions are not confined just to national projects or massive institutions. Sometimes, the greatest way to effect change is to focus with all your collective might and conviction on rooting out the evil in front of you. My brothers and sisters of Lakeport are not focused on greater political movements or ideologies. They simply want to protect their homes and their families. It is perhaps the most ancient and universal human struggle there is. And that is why I am so honored to be counted as one of the leaders of the protest this Sunday. When we finally march on Caledon, we do not come as meek petitioners to their mercy. We do not submit to their elitist codes of conduct and acceptable political speech. No, we come to shake the foundations, to instill a healthy appreciation and, yes, fear for the power of our cause. Because make no mistake, power is the only thing these people understand. When I speak to you next, it will be on the far shores of the Rubicon. Until then.
Oh god. Yeah, that podcast sucked. Alrighty. Let's do this then.
Could the fire come from somewhere totally unexpected? What else is going on at Caledon?
Hello, Risa.
No forced entry means it was someone with the right keycard or someone impersonating them. Either way, this is really bad. I'm glad they're taking the threat seriously. But do they really need to shut off the water lines?
Mm-hmm.
It's bad enough fighting Abraxas, the protesters, and the administration without also battling the unseasonably dry weather. Moses really loves that flame-throwing kettle. It doesn't make him a suspect, but I imagine he's feeling some guilt about it now.
Okay.
Between Reggie's actions last night and that poor kid, I just know Abraxas has to be connected to the fire. Finn has his entire future tied to Yasmin and Caledon. Could he be involved in covering up the death at the Abraxas house? There's something in the archive that Abraxas wanted to keep secret, Owen wanted to destroy, and Safi wanted to find. It must be important. Only someone connected to the admin office could have pulled this blueprint.
I mean, before we agree that it was most likely Vin that pulled it.
Mabon's history is darker and more mysterious than anyone realizes. Even Loretta. Someone is desperate to cover up this kid's death from decades ago. Why? And what does it have to do with the fire?
Oh, there's two more spots of evidence here. Hello, Miss-san. You haven't really missed anything. We just started. We're just going through the evidence.
Owen is corrupt, and I know he is up to something. But does any of it have to do with the fire? Abraxas wanted an inspection to prove their house didn't need to be demolished. But maybe someone was more concerned about the dead body being discovered? I didn't realize how involved Yasmin has been since leaving the presidency. I wonder how much she knows about the Abraxas house. These were Reggie's notes from talking to Owen days ago, before the demolition. Clearly, Owen was hell-bent on demolishing that house. Owen is a young and ambitious new president. What wouldn't he be capable of to protect his Caledon 2.0 plan? Owen risked his whole presidency to demolish the Abraxas house illegally. Is he about to start a fire to finish the job? Owen, members of the board, even Vin. They all worked together to bring down the Abraxas house. did they know about the body? Or is it a coincidence?
As Sherlock says, the universe is rarely that lazy.
Chloe has dug
Okay.
up a lot about the threats on the Lakeport side. Don't know what I would have done without her. Lucas reshaped his whole personality around fighting academic corruption. Is it just talk, or would he actually attack Caledon?
You could see him attack Caledon, but also he is kind of a coward, so
Moses was
could be a
able to
mistake, could be an
recreate the
accident.
flyer I saw during the fire, but I still don't know what Loretta's march means. It must have been Loretta's death from the illegal demolition that led to the original fire.
Loretta's march.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Why didn't we think of that?
Does any of it lead to a fire in this timeline?
So in the original timeline, Loretta still investigates the Abraxas house, even without our help finding out the details about it. Oh, it was the other way around, right? No, the investigation happened before that. Yeah, so she still investigates the Abraxas house. It blows up. She dies. That causes a new angle for the protesters. Okay, okay.
The anger behind this Lakeport
Oh.
protest is
Hi,
truly
police.
scary.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
I'm so glad
on.
Chloe is here to get to the bottom of it. It feels like you're so close to uncovering the violent protester from the message board.
I hope so. And I hope it's enough to stop the fire.
Joey lost everything in the storm and stands to lose even more if the Caledon expansion goes through. He has every reason to be angry. Moses has dug up everything he can to help me and Chloe. We'd be lost without him.
Okay. Okay.
This group has been growing and organizing for some time, and it's all been leading to today's protest.
Yeah, all our cats are really cuddly, actually.
Holy crap, that's a lot of firepower for one protest.
What if the fire is just an accident out of all these multiple potential risks coming together?
Moses took a very comprehensive approach to this suspect list.
Okay.
The timing of this protest with the fire has to mean something. But which of the protesters is the most dangerous? There's a lot of circumstantial evidence around Sophie. But does any of it mean she'd actually start a fire? Caledon's two power players. Could one of them be behind all of this? Could both? Have to appreciate Moses' thoroughness, even if I don't quite agree with any of these points. I appreciate your thoroughness, but I think you can remove Mae Jemison as a suspect. Not to mention you, me, and Chloe.
Until exonerating evidence is presented, I'm keeping all possibilities open.
Yeah, honestly, better to do that. I mean, literally last game, we were the killer, you know, so...
Would Reggie actually burn down the Abraxas house? And Vin. He's the ultimate puppet master. But why would he start the fire?
Yeah. Okay.
With everything going on, I still can't believe Chloe remembered my birthday. And made such a kick-ass gift. Thank you for helping Chloe yesterday.
I'm not sure how much I helped her. I don't know if anyone could. I'm highly concerned.
I know my powers are imperfect. But I don't think they would undo the choice I made to save Chloe all those years ago.
I've used up any scientific understanding I have on her situation. All I have left to offer is hope. As your friend, I sincerely hope reality isn't as unforgiving as it so often appears.
What are you doing? You wanna crawl inside a shirt? Okay. You can do that if you want. There.
I don't think I've said thank you.
For what?
You came here looking for help. I don't know how much of it you found, but you definitely helped me. If we stop this fire, you'll be a hero to the whole campus.
Well, I haven't really been thinking about the whole campus. I've been thinking about you. But if we're throwing the H word around, I will take a plaque when all this is over. Or a statue.
Definitely a plaque. It'll read Chloe Price, Slayer of Fires. Greatest Vermont hero since Ben and Jerry.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay, let's reconvene. Yes. What just happened? Oh, we accidentally tabbed out somehow. But the game still seemed to be running, so yeah, okay.
Okay, what do we know about the fire?
Only circumstantial evidence.
We have a lot of indications of what could lead to the fire, but no way to know which, if any of them, will happen.
I'm afraid you're right. Just because the fire happened one way before, doesn't mean it'll play out the same way now. I think at this point we have to consider the fire might be a constant. You've made many changes to reality, yet it remains. Last time, it
Yeah, we've
was
had a good
Claire's
day.
death at the demolition that led to it, but now
I'm very tired though.
there's no demolition, so we don't know. It could be Abraxas, it could be the protest, it could be any of those other suspects on the board. There's no way to know. Furthermore, every step we take to stop the fire, even something as small as this conversation, is likely to shake the snow globe again and change what causes it.
So the more we do, the less we know? That's fucking stupid.
No, that's reality.
But we know so much more than we did before. We know about the protest. We know about the body. We know about the illegal demolition. All that knowledge has to make some difference, right?
I don't know.
Hold up, professors. There's one giant variable that wasn't in your equation last time. Me. We know reality is obsessed with mind-fucking me right now. Maybe whatever is going on with me and Safi will, I don't know, cancel out the fire? Maybe the fact that I'm here this time, if I can figure my shit out, is the missing piece. Max? What's up?
Tell Chloe about her death. Yeah.
Last reality, you were here. You came to find me and I was gone, but I guess you met Moses.
How do you know?
Because I saw you. You were passed out from the smoke. Moses was carrying you before he... You.
Oh. Why didn't you tell me?
At first, I didn't realize what I'd seen. And by the time I pieced it together, I was too shocked to tell you. But that was last time. Like Moses said, everything is different. Now we know it's coming.
Yeah. And we still can't stop it. What if the fire isn't the only constant? What if our deaths are, too?
It's possible.
No! It doesn't work that way. It can't.
Whew. There is only one thing to do when reality fucks you this hard. I'm gonna go smoke.
It's a shame that this game doesn't have as good a facial animation as Double Exposure did. We're guessing this game had a smaller budget in
I
general.
should wrap up here and go check on her.
Did I miss anything here, right? No. Guessing this yes if you want to find the podcast and such.
Thanks again, Moses. I'd be lost without you.
You're welcome. I just hope it's enough.
Stay safe, Moses.
You too.
Most of this you can tell you're not supposed to see the background here. It's supposed to have a blur, but since the blur isn't working, we had to turn it off. This kind of looks strange now.
How are you feeling?
I think you mean, any last words?
Please don't joke about that.
You could have given me a heads up, you know?
I'm sorry. I couldn't let myself imagine a world where it happened again.
Wait, who are we right now? I'm guessing we're Chloe.
I get it. I just got you back, too. There are things I can't let myself think about either.
Still, I'm sorry. I'm going to the admin building. Hopefully Owen is there, and I can confront him with the evidence. What about you and Moses?
I'm gonna head to the Turtle. The protesters should be meeting there soon. If I can figure out who's plotting violence on Caledon today, I can tell Noelle, and maybe we can stop this. I'm basically an honorary member of the Lakeport Townies. Someone is gonna let something slip. I know it.
You first.
Okay? This weekend has been... I've never had so many emotions at once. Excited, scared, utterly mind-fucked. But underneath it all, I've only really felt one thing.
Don't think we're getting a kiss until like the end of the game, honestly.
Incredibly happy to be here with you, Max. Whatever comes next.
I think that's why they had the whole thing with the boat.
Your turn.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I I just still can't believe you're here.
Oh, okay, no, we were wrong. Maybe, unless is the universe gonna fuck us again? Let's find out. Hey, look at that! They're allowed to kiss now. No.
We'll get through this, Max. This isn't another goodbye.
That makes the boat even funnier though. Like, what the fuck?
This is it. If the fire starts from here, I have to stop it now.
I'm telling you, there are elements within the protest who are actively threatening the school.
We need a credible threat. Online posts don't count. If something happens, we'll respond to it then.
When it's too late, I know your response times. You're basically telling us to fend for ourselves.
Hey, isn't that what Caledon always wanted? Your students can put all of their defund the police theories into practice. Good luck.
Noelle and I have had our differences, but she's probably my best bet for stopping this fire. Not cool, man. What did grilled cheese ever do to you? I guess people are steering clear of this place today, with the protest looming.
Oh, there's Ren.
Maybe someone lost a can of gasoline and matches. If only we were that lucky. If something has to burn today, I vote for this painting. Amanda is definitely focused on more important things than mopping up right now.
Yeah, let's talk to her.
What kind of bar are you running here anyway?
It's hardly my bar anymore. Belongs to the angry throng. Bring together Lakeport and Caledon, she said. Create a space for coexistence and learning. Ugh. You can see how that turned out.
Honestly, I think it turned out pretty well. This protest would have happened with or without you. At least you gave them an alternative to screaming at each other and flame posting.
Thanks. I actually feel minutely better now. Anything I can help with?
So, Max has this, I don't know, feeling about what will happen today.
Oh?
She says there will be this fire on campus. I know it sounds kind of hard to believe.
I
but
believe it.
You do?
I'm not super into the new wavy stuff, but whether it's a third eye or a sixth sense or whatever else you want to say, Max has it. I take anything that girl has to say seriously. That is, when I'm lucky enough to see her ass these days. Thanks for the tip.
You got it. Who do you think wants the protest to turn violent?
I hate to say it, but Joey has gone straight off the deep end. It's sad. I don't want to say he's capable of violence, but I don't know anymore.
What about Lucas? Or Ren?
I don't know. Lucas seems like all talk and no action, and Ren's my guy. He helps me mop up around here and we talk music. He's a sweet kid. He just needs to keep better company.
Okay.
What's your plan? Are you going to campus?
As much as I love watching dudes walk and chant slogans, I will remain here, serving up cold glasses of everyone calm the fuck down.
What if some violence breaks out?
Hopefully the police will be on top of it. Although, I very much doubt it. They like to leave Caledon to its own fate. So, I guess if the shit really goes sideways, I'll lock the doors and try to stop the idiots from burning my bar down.
Stay safe today.
No, that was an odd cut.
No more secret meetings or private message boards. The protest is fully out in the open.
Lucas's podcast cards are here. Oh no, Amanda. Why would you let him do that? First you take down the pride flag, now you allow his podcast to market itself.
Joey and the group are gathered out there.
Amanda, you're better than that.
He doesn't look like a guy ready to set fire to the campus. But maybe that's intentional. Hey, Professor.
Here to snark at the tides of change?
You know, I've snarked at so many things before, but that would be a first.
Hello, Lam.
I hope you and Max pay attention today. You might just learn something.
Hey, when you were at Caledon, did you hear anything about someone dying at an Abraxas party?
No. Now will you please leave?
Come on. I know you want to get rid of me now, but you're gonna miss our banter when it's over.
Not likely.
Okay, you know what?
Bye, Professor.
So long.
Fuck off, Lucas.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
Let's move to talk with the Shuds, the better. Let's see if we have anything right to say to Ren.
Hey, Ren.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Why aren't you with the group? Don't you want to stick it to Caledon anymore?
Mostly wanted to hang out with my friends. It's not fun anymore.
Ren
That's
seems
interesting.
pretty
Okay.
alienated from the group. Maybe because he knows something? Or is he planning something himself?
We would probably have asked him, you think the protest is gonna turn violent, and he would be, nope, please leave. It's our guess. Hello? Hello?
Ren is a fellow doodler, huh? Isn't "I'm going to set a fire today" doodle too much to ask for?
Okay.
Looks like Ren's been dabbling in the uncommissioned public arts. Interesting.
So let's talk to him again. Oh yeah, we can pressure now, nice.
All right, here's the deal. One of the protesters is planning to unleash some fiery ultraviolence on Caledon. Is it you?
What? No? I told you, I'm done with all that.
Ren, trust me. I can pin anything that happens on you and make your life hell. You better talk.
What do you mean?
Here we go.
I saw your notebook. Pretty fucked up shit in there.
You mean my doodles? What do they have to do with anything?
I don't know. But maybe a detective will.
Fuck. We lost that one instantly.
I get why you'd suspect me. quiet loner, must be up to something. But I pulled away from those guys because I don't want to partner in any violence.
Should have picked Amanda.
Some of these other people, though, seems like it's personal for them. And really dark.
Lucas?
The way he talks about everyone there, it's like he wants them to suffer. That's what got me to back off. I don't want any part of that shit.
Okay. Thanks for the intel.
That's interesting. Wonder what would have happened if we had won that, since we got information for failing it. That is really interesting.
These protesters do make it look fun, aside from the whole burning down the school thing.
Sup, Lucas?
Yes?
There's concern about violence breaking out. Maybe someone trying to set a fire.
Ah, yes. The powers that be, raising some vague specter of violence to stifle dissent. It's the oldest trick in the book.
You ever disagree with someone so hard, you end up coming all the way back around to agreeing with them?
It's called horseshoe theory. I encourage you to go read about it in one of the many books that are not here.
Bye, Professor.
So long.
Okay, so we cannot pressure Lucas.
Yes?
Bye, Professor.
That's kind of funny. Make an accusation. Okay, so we can also exit.
All right, this is for Lakeport. So glad all you guys turned out. We're gonna make a huge difference here. All right, let's get ready to go.
Yeah, all right.
You ready to rock and roll?
Most of us. Some got cold feet at the last minute.
You talking about Ren?
Yeah, kid's always been a little shaky. Now he's sitting in there moping. That's what happens before a battle, though. People show you who they really are. Glad you're one of the good ones.
I'd like to give you a good one between the ass cheeks. With my boot.
Okay, we go back. We go right back in. Okay.
I think I'm ready to talk to Noelle again. I can talk to more people.
Okay, let's see. Hold on, we're gonna do this just to get all the text in already. A deep dive into queer rage and righteous anger. Okay. Okay, Drugstore Makeup is gonna be on some podcast. Okay. This scroll bar sucks. Okay, there we go. Let's hear what they were there. Okay. Okay.
Or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
We really wanted to just accuse Lucas of something, see how he reacts, but we don't think it's gonna be Lucas. Also, is there nothing to draw here? Why are we so bad at finding collectibles?
Nothing like an angry arts and crafts project. Amanda's benefit for Lakeport was just 2 nights ago. She must be wrecked by all of this. Have to admire what Amanda has tried to do with her bar. Too bad it all led to this.
What's happening?
Stay.
Okay, nothing. Oh, hello. We can listen to the drugstore makeup episode. Okay, and then yeah, the podcast. That's good. Let's do it.
Welcome back to Nevermind the Podcast, your go-to source for punk music. I'm joined now by Izzy, Bash, and Marisol, collectively known as Drugstore Makeup, a band from the Pacific Northwest.
Pleasure to be here. What's up?
And it's just the three of you, right?
Yeah, sometimes our manager comes out and plays some percussion for us during shows. Until she left us. Bash!
Sorry, what was that? Did you part ways with your manager?
No, she was with us on the first leg of our tour, but we're traveling separately for a bit. Yeah, I play my own cowbells now, bitch!
Okay. So you're on the road promoting your new album?
Yes. Welcome to the Gynocracy. I think it's our best yet. Fuck yes. Can I say fuck?
No.
Well, I agree. It's a deep throat into queer rage and... Why are you glaring at me? A deep dive into queer rage and righteous anger. Fucking hell, Bash.
It's fine.
Listen, the punk scene has gotten hopelessly corporate. It feels like everybody is sponsored by Ball Out energy drinks or brought to you by Jump Kick amps. Yep, and this album is ours. It says exactly what we want to say without anybody breathing down our necks.
Great. We'll be right back after a word from this episode's sponsor, Jump Kick Amps.
Ugh, seriously, dude?
Hey, I've got bills to pay. Back in a moment, everyone.
Okay. Okay. Max and I kissed, and it was awesome. What was that? Back in a sec. No idea what made that sound. Don't think you heard it, but oh well. Okay. Think we've found everything there is to find here.
There might be more to glean around here.
Don't say that right as we say we think we're done, Chloe. Now we're gonna have to take another lap around the bar. Okay. No. Let's talk to Noel.
Have you learned anything about the protests that could head off the threat?
No. I've been interviewing the leaders. Joey, the bartender, was highly belligerent. Lucas referred me to his podcast. The rest just shouted slogans at me.
I think I'm ready to talk to Noel again. I can talk to more people, or check back with Noel when I'm ready. I know who is planning on turning violent today.
You do?
We do? Oh shit! Oh no! We don't though. We don't know. So here's our theory right now. If we had successfully argued with Ren, we would have found out another name. And that would be the fourth pick. Yoey is the most likely. We don't think it's Yoey, but it is the most likely. See, we're not sure. We want to regret our choice. Like, but what can we do? We would have to like replay the chapter or the scene to get something else, and that's not, we don't do that around here. So, yeah.
It's Joey. He's an extremist pretending to be an activist. He's out for blood.
Okay. I will alert the security team and keep a close eye on him. Thanks.
Not sure if there's anything else I can do. Hopefully Max finds something.
Yeah.
It's a quiet Sunday morning. For now.
Well, that's what we get for failing a back talk.
They told me you were a snake in the grass. I should have listened.
Stop being so dramatic. You knew what kind of risk you were taking. You go and muck up the whole thing, and suddenly it's my fault?
Vincit omnia veritas. Truth conquers all. You'll see.
Now you're boring me in 2 languages. I'm leaving.
Don't bother. This office will be yours soon enough.
Well, that was worth the price of admission.
Damn it. I knew it was you.
If you say so.
What are you doing here? And no more games. Please. This is the year that kid died in the Abraxas house. Oh my god. Yasmin was in Abraxas. She was there on the night when that kid died.
What do you know about him?
He was a Lakeport local who snuck into the party, then got way too high and killed himself. There was a cover-up. I had no idea your mom was involved.
I'm impressed. Of course, when it comes to cover-ups, you should always assume that my mom is involved. That's how I got tipped off to all this. Seeing how she was talking to you, how confident she was that she had Owen wrapped around her finger. I knew she was up to something. The Abraxas house, the demolition, the cover-up. She was right there behind him, letting him be the face of it all. She steered his ass straight from poster boy to fall guy. That fire you saw? Guaranteed she was behind it too.
I know this must be so hard for you. I'm so sorry you have to deal with more of her lies.
You think I'd be used to it by now, wouldn't you?
Let's confront her with the evidence. We can hold her accountable for the cover-up and whatever else she's planning.
Not interested. I have a better offer. Let's leave. Right now, let's pack up the car and get the fuck out of here. We can be in New York by sundown. From there, who knows? Yes, you can bring the girl too. We can link back up with her band. Reconnect with Diamond, hit the mountains, head west. We can find your town. The one that magically reappeared from the dust of the earth.
Safi.
We could head straight there and get you some of that sweet, sweet closure you've always wanted.
Safi, I don't know where you're coming from. You ignore me for months. Then you're on campus hiding from me. And now you want us to run off together? Look, there will be a fire today. People will die. I have to stay and do something.
You promised me, Max. You said when I came back that you would be there for me. Well, I'm calling it in. I know shit between us has gotten weird. But it's still me. You're my best friend. And if you still care about me at all, you need to trust me. This is why I'm here. I thought it was because I needed your help, but I was wrong. We need each other. You, me, Chloe. Maybe even Moses. Who knows? Your power called us together from afar, like some kind of beacon or...
Or a lighthouse?
Exactly. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
I do. It's so we could start over together, be free of this fucking place, the way it was always meant to be.
No, Safi, I'm sorry. I do care about you. But right now, caring about you means being honest, even if it hurts. What you're asking for is selfish and wrong. There are people who could die today if I don't help them. Don't you understand? That should be enough for you.
I should be enough for you. Please, I'll be good. I won't shapeshift. I won't lie. Just, please. I don't want to be alone.
Safi.
Fine. Enjoy playing the hero. Just don't act surprised when you make everything worse again.
Who is it? Maxine. Hello. Are you here for Owen? He's just stepped out.
No. I'm here for you, actually.
We like Safi's angle here a lot.
Indulging in a bit of nostalgia. Intoxicating, but deadly in high doses. Please.
But it's kind of... They kind of wrote themselves into an impossible corner. Because there's just... This game is framed entirely around, we're bringing Max and Chloe back together, they're soulmates, they have to be together, and then they're going, maybe Max should be with Safi. And it's like, you can't really buy that the game actually thinks that's an option when the game is what it is, you know? It's kind of not really working. Maybe it would have worked better if we talked about this on the last double exposure stream. But if Double Exposure had been a game we've played as Safi, then the gimmick was shapeshifting, Max was a supporting character, and you were figuring out the death of Maya instead. Then we could have actually built more of a familiarity with Safi. Now what we have is a game states that Max and Safi were friends to start, then Safi dies, then we spend a game where Safi is basically not being our friend for most of the game, and at the end, kind of leave on a very sour note, and now come back and it's asking to be like a life-changing important person to Max. It's like she hasn't earned that moment for the player. Maybe she has for Max. Max has known Safi longer than the player has, but it doesn't really work. It's uneven. And if we had been able to play as Safi, it might have worked. But yeah, it's not quite there, unfortunately.
I bet even the world's greatest scientists would be stumped by the physics of time travel. Am I the ball that sets the others into motion? Or am I one of the ones being crashed into?
That's the exact same stack of books that was in the bar, by the way.
Owen really ramped up his security after Safi and I broke in here. Yasmin is the ultimate chess master. I wonder if I'll be able to get her to open up to me.
Sacrifice the rook!
Yasmin was a member of Abraxas when that horrible death happened. Is she behind all of this? Yasmin isn't a monster. But what is her motivation?
No.
I wonder if Owen was expecting to celebrate with Yasmin this weekend. His Caledon 2.0 plans must have felt so close.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I saw Owen running out of here. He seemed very upset.
I'm sorry you saw that. As you know, Owen and I don't see eye to eye. Unfortunately, this has become very personal between us. But to call me a snake after all that I've done for him? Well, I always try to keep my cool, no matter how upset I am.
Why did he call you that?
He's invested everything in this Caledon 2.0 plan. But in the end, it's just administrative politics.
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. But I also know that you're not a snake. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand.
Understand, she says? How could I make you understand something that remains a mystery to me?
I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow, even then, I was the only adult in the room. Everyone else was on drugs, barely functioning. I was barely in Abraxas then. Not even a senior member. But someone had to act so that all of our lives weren't ruined forever. I wish I were never there. I sometimes think that night was a poison that has infected the rest of my life.
I was there last night, at the Maybon party. Did you send someone with a sledgehammer to destroy the evidence?
What? That's crazy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The person had an original blueprint of the Abraxas house basement. How would someone get that?
You'd need access to university's archives. Only a high-level administrator... I feel you are pulling me out into deep waters just to watch me drown. I'm sorry, Maxine. I cannot help you.
Yes, you can.
So, this is a rare treat.
Oh.
What would you like to discuss?
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. I might not agree with all of your decisions.
This is the same scene as before.
I know it was an accident. And you were just a kid.
And somehow...
Yeah.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up? Loretta came within seconds of dying in that basement. I know because I was there too. I know you have been drowning in guilt since then. That you feel suffocated. But I'm worried that the threat isn't over. I need you to tell me everything you know.
That poor child's death decades ago? It was the crisis that taught me who I am. I am the one everyone turns to when there's a problem that must be solved. There have been more crises since. Some have propelled my career to new heights, and others have destroyed me. Owen Teller was another kind of crisis. A dull, ambitious man with all purpose and no sense. When he let me in on his plan to destroy the Abraxas house, I knew I must act. With one move, I could ruin Owen, rebuild my reputation from the Maya disaster, and finally put the threat in the basement away for good.
You manipulated Owen into his whole plan?
No. It was his idea. He had the whole scheme worked out. He only needed me to take his hand and tell him it would all be okay. Then, I learned about Loretta. What I had nearly done. How my actions years ago lit the fuse that almost killed her. In an instant, I saw what I had become. Sloppy. Reckless. Not someone to be trusted in a crisis. I thanked God I had been given this lesson without any more suffering. But perhaps it wasn't a higher power I should have been thanking. I called Owen and told him I was out, and I am. I await the upcoming inspection to turn up the horrible evidence of my crime, and I will face up to it.
The body is gone now. I have the evidence, but it doesn't implicate you at all.
That is surprising. I suppose I should feel relieved, but I do not.
Right now, what I care about is stopping another catastrophe. Which will happen, unless you tell me the whole truth about the body.
I understand that you do not trust me. But if this crisis is truly coming, then you must go and look for it elsewhere. Before it is too late.
We do wonder, is it possible that we put Safi on the path where she lights the fire
My
now?
reputation is destroyed. At least one of my decisions will be viewed positively. Hiring you. Good luck, Max.
If it is Safi that starts the fire, that is, which we don't think it is.
I won't find more here. Time to leave.
Especially because it means that that would mean that they did the same thing twice, you know, two games in a row, where it's like, oh, Max accidentally causes the issue by putting together with Safi, and like it's a time loop, and okay, it wasn't really a loop, but it was like,
Whether
you know how double exposure went.
or not, she definitely wasn't the one in the basement with the sledgehammer last night. Time is running out. I need to decide now. Who took the remains from the basement last night? Who will start a fire by trying to destroy them?
Based on evidence and conversation, Vin is the person of interest. That is interesting that the game actually tells us that. We don't think it's Vin. She didn't really cause the incident in double exposure. Max technically did. But yeah. We wish we could see the evidence right now, like what implicates who and why. So stuff that got into everybody's brain. Well, that happened when Max threw the gun away and they walked into the storm. Well, oh wait, oh yeah, no, you're right. Before that, Safi did, technically, when her powers were breaking. But that was in turn, all of that was caused from the decision Max would make at the storm. At the Overlook, technically, but because it was like a butterfly effect thing, which it always is in Life is Strange. That's, you know, why the butterfly is, yeah, you know, you all know. Exactly. We don't think it's Safi. We're thinking that maybe potentially she could be starting a fire to try and kill her mom. We don't think it's Safi. We also don't think it's Owen because he's clueless. We don't think it's Reggie because, like, Reggie didn't know what he was gonna find. He was being blackmailed by Owen and probably would burn down the house if it meant following through on what Owen wanted, but don't think it's gonna be Reggie. So maybe we should go with Vin. But what is Vin's motivation? Yeah, that's the thing. the game just says according to like everything it's been, but like we can't even open up our journal right now. We can't even pause the game right now. This is a choice that is completely forced on us. Like Vin knows a lot about the Braxis. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Owen.
Owen acted defeated with Yasmin, but I don't think he's giving up yet. He'd do anything to protect his plans for Caledon. Hi. I think I know who will start the fire today. I just hope I'm not too late.
I mean, they could also all be wrong. We have too many potential suspects, and we also have a bunch of missing information.
Max has a suspect. I have a suspect. It'll be enough to stop the fire. It has to be.
We still haven't really met Diamond, you know? Like, it could be Diamond that starts the fire. Oh, this is interesting. The glowy guide thing.
What? Paradox stuff?
Paradox stuff. I can't stand this. When will we know if it worked?
Do you reckon this game was called Life is Strange Paradox originally?
Wait until midnight?
I talked to Max. She thinks Owen is going to start the fire.
And you still think it's gonna be the bartender?
It could be either. Hell, maybe it's both.
You know, maybe I've been too fatalistic.
We're not fond of one-word subtitles or titles in general. But yes, Paradox is a better title than Reunion, especially because Reunion is already like so Final Fantasy VII related that it feels strange for Square Enix to put it on something else. Hello, Io.
Since they know the fire might be coming, said someone's could take measures to protect themselves?
Oh, it's someone's now, is it? Where could we get the best view of campus?
The observatory. I'm not.
It's a little people pleasing. It's also like, but it's also like school themed, like a school reunion, so it kind of works.
Hypothetically, we'd be in no more danger than if we stayed here.
You want to tempt fate that much? That's so incredibly
To be fair, what they really should have done is they should have just called them seasons.
Max will be so pissed if we put ourselves in danger.
Should have just been Life is Strange Season 1, Season 0, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5. That's what they should have
I
done.
don't imagine you'd let me go by myself.
Not a fucking chance.
This, it's a flannel shirt.
Let's go.
It's a plaid flannel shirt. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Oh, I have a lot of texts. Okay, let's go here first. Where a plan protest. Yeah. Are you okay? We said no. It's okay. The protest has started. Otherwise, it's going to stop out. Now, where that was wrong. We'll figure it out. Stay safe. Jasmine is way more involved than I thought. Okay. I'm sorry, Sophie, here, but some random head photos. I don't have a question about what I can do, but I have to try it. I'll get the truth from your mom. Okay. Oh, this is meant to be Max in the mirror, evil Max. That's fun. You'll all burn. Oh, yeah, alright. Someone wrote that on the thing. That's actually forgot about that. Skeleton in the basement. Yeah. Kissing Chloe. These are super interesting theory. Well, do share. Let's see. Okay.
We are Lakeport. We will not be silenced. Shake the ivory tower. Let your voices be heard. We will not be silenced.
Hi, Reggie.
Max, it's like a zombie movie. Do we run, or do we start shambling around and hope we blend in?
Reggie, I need you to be honest with me right now. What did Owen do with the bones that were in the Hall of Secrets?
What are you talking about? Real human bone? Oh, God, is that what this has all been about? A literal fucking skeleton?
Didn't Owen know?
No! He thought the big secret was some black
Yeah,
girl in the
that girl's name is Diamond. We mentioned her earlier.
Oh, Jesus. I slept in a house with a dead guy. Owen's been running around all morning making sure the windows are boarded for the protest. I don't think Abraxas is on his mind at all.
Shit. That means I'm back to square one. You'd better get out of here, Reggie. It's not safe.
What if the evidence implicate Vin was like, hey, you actually have all the right evidence, so here's the answer, and we were supposed to pick that? And we could have gotten that on the other one as well. Oh, well, look at that, it's Ren. It was Ren. Holy shit, it was Ren.
She'll be fine. She's got fucking
Interesting.
Of course she'll be fine. What if she's not? What if there's, I don't know, a stampede?
I sent out a mass email this morning with a copy of the school's fire escape plans. If something goes wrong, hopefully people remember where to go.
Moses, that's amazing. You thought of everything.
I'm sure I didn't, but every little bit helps.
And to be fair, that might not be the only thing that starts the fire.
Maybe a blade of grass? Not sure. It's the wrong eyepiece. When I get stressed out, I can become a little scatterbrained, but I really thought I brought that other eyepiece up here, though.
Hey, my brain is always scattered. I'll search around.
Thanks.
Yeah, we've been thinking that it might be related to Diamond and her powers, if she has powers.
Where would an absent-minded Moses have left a telescope lens?
Okay. He's still on the road. I'm with Max. Okay. Okay.
Moses is my first choice for post-apocalypse bunker mate. After Max, of course.
It could be. It could be.
As a kid, I was so desperate to leave Arcadia Bay. But then I left it in ruins. Or maybe it left me in ruins. I I see what you mean by scatterbrained.
There's my banana. I was eating it while I was reviewing the fire plans. So maybe the eyepiece is with the plans.
Maybe. And maybe multitasking isn't your friend right now.
Agreed.
Lots of effort to look at some burning balls of gas. No eyepiece. Some sweet wrenches, though.
Okay.
Anyone who chain smokes on rooftops while staring up at the stars is a kindred spirit of mine. Where would an absent-minded Moses have left a telescope lens? Feels like no matter what I do, every choice turns into a trap. Where would an absent-minded Moses have left a telescope lens?
Oh, there's the document.
I thought Max and Moses got along because they were both nerds. But now I think it's because they're both heroes. Scatterbrain doesn't cover it. Moses is lucky he managed to get dressed this morning.
If the banana was just like packed down, then it went up here, and now they're unpacking, it's fine.
That thing was a bitch to set up. But if things go bad, we've got another escape route. This little adventure is making me want to get my own telescope. I'll look into it.
Thanks. I don't see a crowd yet. The protest must... Oh my god.
Shit! He just... No!
Hello? An arsonist has attacked Caledon University.
Ren.
Yes, right in the center of campus. Please hurry, it's...
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
There's the next one. It's multiple sources. We were right.
What the hell? What's over that hill?
I think the Abraxas house exploded? No, I'm not joking.
Oh, it's fine.
Max? I'm gonna check something out.
The fire department will be here soon. Stay safe. Tell them to take the frontage road. It's faster.
I was too late. I can't go back far enough. I failed.
Sir, you need to stay back. I saw students run into this building when the protesters arrived. They may be trapped.
Yes, I heard screaming.
I'll check the fab. You check the admin. No students are dying today. Until the fire department arrives, get away from me.
Jeez. Do you think that Owen was Owen or Safi? Okay. The Max that Chloe saw 100% is Safi, now that I think about it.
It's locked! I need to find something to... There's no time. I'm gonna double back.
They're spreading this way! We need to get you out through here! It won't budge! I need to find another door.
Well, I mean, we cannot waste time yelling at each other. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Look for an axe, 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 look for an axe. Okay, let's rewind. Look for an axe, look for an axe, look for an axe, look for an axe. Oh, no, okay.
The other door.
Yeah, no, I know where Loretta is. We need to find a way to... Okay, fine.
I know this sounds crazy, but I need you to wait there.
Okay.
I will get you out. Yeah, that does sound pretty crazy. Holy shit! The roof is caving in.
Don't think that was Sophie's doing, Miss Song.
We're partners, remember? I'm your Bernstein, so trust me and don't move. Fine. Hurry though.
I think Sophie flagged to Chloe specifically because Chloe would know that it's Sophie because she's literally talking to Max at the same time, through text. So, she probably needs to like
The mailroom is
give. She probably has some kind of intel that's useful for Chloe.
no students in the library. Good.
Is our thought at least.
If I can't find the fab key, maybe I can use one of these to break the lock? I think Finn has a key stand on his desk.
Oh, on. There, yeah.
No, the fab key is gone. Trophy case. Maybe I can find something heavy to break down that door?
Yeah. Good. And then go back. Go back. Gotta use as much time as we have.
I think this is Vince. I remember it being heavy. Biggest ego, heaviest trophy. Hope this works. Loretta.
Loretta, don't move. Okay, Max, you get 10 seconds, but I'm making a run for it.
There we go.
Holy shit, Max. You saved my...
Move! Max! It's getting closer!
Get out of here.
What was that? Was that a bug?
No. Please, no.
Did we rewind so much that the game didn't realize? And
Max?
yeah, it's okay. Come on.
Let's leave right now.
Ooh, slow down.
Come on, Chloe. It's you and me. Fuck Caledon. Fuck Sophie and Moses. All that matters is us, right? We can get through anything.
Sophie, I've known Max my whole life. If you're gonna trick me, you'll need more than just your face.
What? I threw in a hug and everything. That girl is such a hugger.
What was your plan? You'd steal me away, pretending to be Max until... what?
Does it seem like I'm in a 5-year plan mindset right now? Listen, I'm not stealing you. I'm asking you. Can we get out of here, please? I know you love Max. I love her too. But where has that love ever gotten us? Mind-fucked. Chewed up. Half dead. Maybe all of this has been about bringing us together. We're two broken halves that have a chance to be whole. Come on, I'm serious. Do you want a new start, or do you want to keep being Max's sidekick and victim?
Fuck
I love you, Sophie, but
Don't ever
yeah,
talk about Max like
there's
that.
only one answer there.
Guess that's it then.
What do you mean?
Cut the shit. You know we're hanging on by a thread. Maybe the thread's already snapped.
You're not making any sense.
You don't see it? Look. Open your eyes. No! You can run all you want. The rest of your life, maybe. But I doubt it. Because at the end of the day... Shut up! We're dead.
It's the obligatory late game mindfuck sequence. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. Sorry, wrong game. Following game contains reference to suicide.
So long. Blaming other people. Lucas. My mom. Max. I mean, Max did point a gun at me. Let's be honest, she was never gonna shoot me. Such a tease. It's not her fault. I'll bet that night at the Overlook it wasn't even her finger on the trigger.
Stop! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I really am. It was shit luck for your half-life to be knotted up with mine, but I know what I need to do.
Wait, just hear me out.
Are we gonna backtalk Sophie out of a temporal suicide?
Spare me the speech, okay? I already know what will happen if I do this. My mom will mourn me for a minute and move on. My friends already have. My life doesn't make sense anymore. My death is crystal clear.
You think I don't get it? My head is a mess. Half of my memories are horrible, and the other half didn't happen. Sometimes I think I'll never be okay again. But there are still some things worth sticking around for. My band, who wouldn't be able to put their pants on without me. My mom's pancakes. And Max, who... just... Max.
Max is my best friend. But I fucked it all up. She'll never trust me again.
She trusted you enough to tell you about the fire, and you trusted her enough to take her seriously. There's still hope for you two. Please, I'm begging you. You don't want to do this.
Just... nothing make sense anymore. This is the only thing that does. I'm not crazy.
Of course you're not crazy. Moses told me about Maya. I lost someone like that once. It felt like every light went out in every room. Everywhere. Of course you're not crazy. And Maya wasn't crazy when she killed herself either. But that doesn't mean it was the right thing to do.
You've got a lot of fucking...
Tell me I'm wrong. Please. Let's just talk outside of this place. We can go find Max, maybe your mom. I know there's some bad blood there, but sure your mom still loves you.
She doesn't love me. She's just desperate to control me again.
This is not trauma bonding.
Since the night that I shot her. She's been badgering Max.
This is bonding over trauma. Those are two different things. Trauma bonding is actually a grooming method. That is traumatizing someone to make them depend on you. That is trauma bonding. Just clarifying what the term actually means, because people misuse it a lot.
I was the biggest little shit to
Yes,
my mom
really.
after my dad died.
It's a big issue we have with how people talk online. Trauma bonding is not bonding over trauma. That is not what it is.
Your
Trauma
mom
bonding
hasn't
is,
given up
yeah.
on you. And Max didn't squeal on you because she hasn't given up on you either.
Chloe, look around. We shouldn't be here. Max had no right to bring me back. We're dead women walking.
To be clear, we're not like
Of reality.
upset or saying that like, oh, you should have known this. No, people genuinely don't know this. That's why we bring it up. Like, it's a very common misconception. But trauma bonding is an actual term for using trauma to make someone depend on you. It's a bad thing. It's not a good thing.
So we have this death inside us. Fine. But we're also alive. Max made that choice for us. But we have to choose it too. Safi, listen to me. You are the most stubborn, self-destructive person I've ever met. And that's saying something. But you were right when you said that we are together for a reason. We can save each other. You have to trust me.
You really gotta work on your bedside manner.
Well, nobody else makes house calls in the void, so...
Come on, let's go.
We just got the achievement for saving Safi.
Moses!
I couldn't stop the fire. And now I'm right back here. Moses was right. Oh my god. Moses. And Chloe. Where are they?
Okay. Okay.
There's so much life in this place. I tried so hard to protect it. Didn't Jeanette say she was working on her graduate essay? She could be in the observatory now. No Moses or Chloe. Maybe they're safe.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
What's happening?
There's an arsonist. He's firebombing all the buildings. They finally grabbed him, but not before he did all this. Then, I heard an explosion from the town. Dispatch said someone from the president's office was up by Fremont Street.
Vin.
It was
Oh my
Vin.
God.
Yeah. It was the game telling us we had all the clues.
Fuck! I'm just a custodian. Why the hell is this on me? I don't know what to do.
And I'm just a photographer, but we can do something. I see a hose. Is there somewhere we can hook it up?
Yeah, there's a connection in the atrium, but we need to open the shutoff valves. There's 3 around the back of the building.
I'll do that part.
Shit, okay. I don't know how long I'll last once I'm inside. Be fast.
I can do that.
They really should have let you see what the evidence was in that choice.
Not too late this time.
It was strange to only throw the choice at you without being able to review things.
Open the water valves. But where are they?
Because we believe that the game was we do believe that the game was properly like
I don't know how many
flagging it,
there's
but
too much
like
smoke to see. No, that's too long. I'm going in there. Anything you want to tell me?
My student Jeanette. She's in classroom 112 with a tutor.
Shit. Okay, got it.
why Vin?
Chloe and Moses, they shouldn't be there, but something tells me.
We're not entirely sure. He might have known about the Abraxas secrets, since he was the former president of Abraxas. That's the first thing we can think of, at least.
It's broken. I need to find some way to turn it.
This is the problem with like games like this, is that we really wish that there were like we have the journal. The journal is good, but there's no way to just review dialogue. Wish it was like a visual novel.
It's broke.
Wish it was like a visual novel dialogue history thing, so we could like go back and check just what was said when we read stuff and interrogated Vin.
Keep looking for the valves.
Reality is cruel, but it's still reality. It doesn't bend to your will.
One down, 2 to go. You fucking asshole. Are you happy? Innocent people will die because of you.
If people die, it's because Caledon is corrupt and evil, not me.
Vin wasn't really a good guy in the last game. He was plenty shady in last game as well. We don't agree with that. We really don't agree with that. Vin was... Vin was an asshole. And again, all Vin has done here is blow up the house that no one was in,
To keep looking for
which
the
is
valves.
certainly better than the rest of the stuff. He hasn't actually heard anyone. Oh, there's a valve map. Okay, we are here. We have done that one, and there is one. Where's that? Oh wait, no, the one we haven't done is the one we can't turn. Okay.
As if I couldn't hate Owen's expansion plans anymore.
Nice. Wonder if the idea here is that we're gonna use that we're not gonna use powers to save everyone. That would be a kind of cool way to do it.
Just give me time. One more valve and I'm done.
Like in the last game, it was like
Looks like the sprinkler system tripped. Hopefully this makes a difference.
like in the last game was all about like you use your magical powers to say fuck you to the world, and then this one is like use your not magical powers to say fuck you to the world. Like that would be kind of cool, but we'll see. So far we're just doing real world problem solving here. So how much want to bet that Ren was like
I should check the other side of the building.
the kid
Anyone else needs
to the one who died, or like something somehow related to the one who died?
I hope that helped. Nothing I can use in here.
It's like what else could have prompted Ren to actually be like, yeah, you know what, I'm okay with people dying. Admittedly, it is a Life is Strange game, so it could be something they reveal last minute. They do like to do that. It is. We love this series, but that is one of the less good things about this series, is how much they love to throw in that last minute exposition to justify the story. But we'll see. Ren's a misogynist, yeah, but like that's
I should check the other
not
side.
really. The games are generally not that shallow about why people act out in to murderous degrees. We don't think.
I did everything I could. Maybe it's okay.
No!
At least we got the mask.
Sophie! Sophie! Here!
Chloe!
I'm trying to get to you, but the stairs are collapsing.
Fuck! I can't see shit!
They're down there, by the whiteboards.
Is someone... Is someone...
Oh, she moves them to a different place, then rewinds. Moves them to a different place, then rewinds. Okay. I'm wondering, like, how is she teleporting? But she was doing the, She was doing a reverse Shadow the Hedgehog.
What the hell were you thinking being in there?
She came inside for me. And I'm grateful she did. I'm grateful for all of you, actually.
I'm just glad you're here. The real you.
Co-signed. Now how do we get off this roof?
Moses, your ladder.
It's happening.
Wait, no, it's not a reverse. It's kind of a reverse Shadow Hedgehog, but also kind of the same as Shadow Hedgehog, yeah.
Hey. It's okay.
No, it's not. I can do something. I can reset the ladder. I can put you back before the fire. My selfie. I can go back to the beginning and do it right this time.
The photo's long gone.
I tried everything to stop this. But I failed you. Again. What good am I, or my powers, if I can't save you?
It's reality that's fucked up and cruel. I learned that lesson when I was 14. But reality also gave you to me. And no matter what happens, I'm so glad we were given this time together.
This isn't fair. You can't have come back to me just to end up here. It's not supposed to end.
And it's the trailer lines.
You'll be there for me, Max. You always are.
No!
Sorry, that was a bit crass, but it was a very pretty picture.
Chloe, please. You're okay.
What'd I tell you? I knew you'd be there. You always are.
The ladder.
Oh, I love Alone in the Dark 2024.
Do you still remember when we were younger? Before this world of ours ran out of time. Somehow it slips past. You can't trust an hourglass. I was banking on forever, but forever was a lie. It all turned to ash in the night. Pull me out of the dark. Say the word and I will run right back to the start. Ain't it strange how the time turns? This is not the world we knew before. I knew you in another life. Are we just embers in the sky? How the hell did you grow up in a world you've no control of? You just run into the chaos of it all. And you gotta go with the rise and the fall. Down to the luck of the draw. Pull me out of the dark. Say the word and I will run right back to the start. Ain't it strange how the time turns? This is not the world we knew before. I knew you in another life. Are we just embers in the sky?
A school is many things. A home, a classroom, a space for dreams. It is a grand collaboration between scholars of the past, present, and future. Like all worthy projects, it is difficult to build, rewarding to maintain, and frighteningly easy to destroy. Never has this been more apparent.
Oh shit, Vin died.
Is a name we put to an ideal. One which demands the best of us. I, have fallen terribly short. But we can all choose today, this moment, to begin living up to that ideal. To reject hate. To choose life. Thank you.
So did Vin blow up Abraxas' house because he found out about the secrets when
I'll be up back.
when Safi as Owen requested the blueprints and stuff? Maybe? And that's what made him want to blow it up?
I wonder how everyone is feeling. I should keep checking in with people.
Okay. It's possible to save people, who knows? Oh, hey, Gwen. Save some people, but let others die. I let buildings burn, let students be traumatized, let the school fall into chaos. Yeah. Alright. Who should we talk to first? The gnome.
Looks like the gnomes managed to evacuate. Nothing like seeing all of your failures on one front page.
Okay. Hi, Amanda.
Hey, I'm so glad the turtle wasn't damaged in the fire.
Yep. Bar's still standing, I'm still standing. Trying to focus on that for now.
Thank you for helping Chloe last weekend.
My pleasure. It's a very special girl you've got there.
Have you heard anything from the protest crowd?
After I fired Joey and banned the others? Only rumors. Ren's gonna
Oh wait, so Joey wasn't one of the ones that died. Okay.
Take care of yourself, Amanda.
Thought we saw Joey on the plaque as well.
You always know where to find me. And I'll always be happy to be found.
I should keep checking in with people.
Moses.
Enjoying your victory lap?
What are you talking about? Fire still happened. There was so much damage and suffering. So much death. So, fire still happened. No matter what we did. Was it inevitable?
It appears so. I guess time really does have a sense of irony.
So I'm trapped. If something terrible happens, I can't undo it.
Not trapped. Free. If something terrible happens, you do the best you can. Like the rest of us.
I couldn't have done it without you. You did everything you could to keep people safe. And they'll never know.
I'm happy to share that secret podium. We did what we could. With the time we had. I can live with that.
Sorry about the observatory. I know you love that building.
I did. But we'll rebuild, and the stars will still be there when we do.
I think Chloe and I are gonna hit the road for a while we wait for Caledon to figure itself out.
It's too bad that you're leaving just when Safi came back. But I understand. Next time you're in town, we're having a No True Samurai marathon. Chloe said she wanted to check it out.
This is what I get for introducing you to.
So you agree that your podcast was essentially a form of stochastic terrorism?
I never said that. And you have no evidence.
The Caledon Truth, episode 21. Somebody needs to show the administration that we're a force to be reckoned with, whatever it takes.
When I said that,
Look who's here. I can talk to them when I'm ready to go.
Yeah, we're not ready to go just yet. Hi, Reggie.
Reggie, how are you holding up?
Man, I don't even know anymore.
I know you and Vin used to be close. How are you feeling?
Furious. I don't even get to shake him and ask him what the fuck he was doing.
I think he was just caught up in the same stuff you were. But with a much worse outcome.
Yeah, it might also be it. He might have been just as blackmailed as Reggie was by Owen, that's true.
For now, with a lot of emails that say no comment.
See you around, Reggie.
See you, Max.
I should keep checking in with people.
Okay, let's look at this. Memorial wall. Owen died? Oh, fuck.
For those we've left behind.
Yeah, let's see.
That's the guy I saw in the
Oh,
observatory.
this is not...
His name was Anthony.
We thought this was Joey for some reason.
Noelle was so brave. I wish I'd been able to help her.
Succumbing to smoke inhalation. Is that because we took the gas mask? Should we have given her the gas mask instead? Maybe?
I still don't know what Vin was doing at the Abraxas house. There's so much I wish I could ask him.
So probably if we tell them that Vin is the most likely, Vin gets caught rather than die. And we learn about that.
I was right there. And I still couldn't stop it. Owen and I never saw eye to eye. But his heart was in the right place when it counted. I know it's just a building, but this was basically Moses' home. I wish I could have saved it. Abraxas fought so hard to protect the house from Owen. And it wasn't even Owen who brought it down.
Yeah, exactly, because the explosion at Abraxas is irrelevant for the actual fire in at Caledon. The red herring. We do like this. It's like Life is Strange games. We have a tendency to not want to replay them. We've talked about this before, but like we're very much a
Final episode?
Oh wow.
Somehow I doubt that Loretta is announcing her retirement.
We're very much a like we made our choices, let's not, you know, see the other outcome kind of person, but this one we might replay just to see the other angles of some scenes. Maybe we'll wait 10 years and start from the start and play through Life is Strange 1 and the rest of the series again like we did the first time.
Welcome back to Abraxcast. If you haven't heard, last week was a grim one for Caledon University. An arsonist firebombed the campus, resulting in multiple casualties. I myself was nearly among them. The sudden spotlight on Caledon means that this podcast has received some attention lately. Critics have accused me of clout chasing, or worse. But I've always doggedly pursued one thing above all: the truth. My school is targeted by a man who believes he has been denied the truth. He claims that Caledon is covering up the disappearance of his father, that the university has stonewalled his family for decades. I don't know if he's right, but I know that he
Called it.
is entitled to the truth. And when the powers that be conspire to hide the truth, well, that is where I come in. This will be the final episode of Abraxcast. I will pivot to uncovering the corruption in both Caledon and Lakeport. How did
The dead body in Abraxas' cellar was Ren's dad.
Why were the police so slow to respond to the threats against Caledon? I will pursue these questions and many more. To the various news outlets who have reached out to me, please know that I'm reviewing your messages as fast as I can. I may be a burgeoning media empire, but I'm only one person, and midterms are coming. Listeners, if there were ever a time to like, comment, and subscribe, it's now. There is always...
Exactly, chat. If ever was a time to like, comment, and subscribe, it's right now. But yeah, we like that. That was a we really liked that. It was something that was genuinely...
Diamond?
Hey,
Oh, wow.
I know I've been mostly ducking you since I left Caledon, but I heard about the fire. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Are you and Moses doing okay?
Then Ren's dad was very young when he had Ren. He was in college. But yeah. People are a lot of different ages in college, but yeah, he was young. I mean, at least that's what we think it was about.
It's too early to say. We're starting to work our way back to normal. And it will take time. We tried so hard to stop it, but in the end, it happened anyway. I'll be blaming myself for a long time.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. You and Safi are the only two people I know who are like me. But for Safi, I don't think her power makes her feel powerful.
I think it makes her feel trapped. What about you, Max? Does your power feel like a gift? Or do you feel trapped too?
No matter how hard the responsibility is, I have the power to help the people I care about. I will always be grateful for that.
That makes sense. Thanks, Max.
Come on, you have to give me more than that. What's going on with you?
I'm almost ready to talk about it. And when I am, you'll be my first call. I promise.
I'll be waiting.
So is Diamond gonna be the protagonist of Life is Strange 6? Is that why they're keeping what power she has a secret?
I should get back to the
Or
movie.
did we just miss it somehow?
Keep in touch, okay?
I'll be around.
But yeah, I'm trying to think here, like... See, this is the problem, like, this journal doesn't have all the information that you actually gather, so, like, we can't just be like, oh, let's see what the information we had on Ren, because, like, the journal doesn't really tell you. That is a problem with how Life is Strange handles its journal. Double Exposure had like the notes thing, but even that was not super good.
Maxine, it was good to see you in the audience.
Your speech was lovely. Do you really think Caledon can rebuild?
I think we must. Necessity is the mother of many things.
How does the board feel about having you back in charge?
Delighted. Especially when I told them I would only step in until a suitable replacement could be found. Vin's horrible actions might have protected my reputation, but at such a cost. I have no wish to return to power. Besides, my time would be better spent elsewhere. I have been given a second chance to rebuild a relationship with Safia, and I don't plan to waste it.
What's next? Do you know when the school will reopen?
As soon as we can. I wish I knew more than that. In truth, I wish I knew many things about Caledon's future, and what part, if any, I will play in it.
I know the feeling.
Just know, should you
Wait, no, you're right though.
you will always have a home here.
The body can't have been Ren's dad, right?
Caledon needs you. And while I'm still working to understand my daughter, I suspect that she needs you too.
Because that was in 1995,
Take care, Yasmin.
right?
I can check in with Chloe when I'm ready to go.
Which would make Ren 30 years old. Which... guess he could have been, actually, but it doesn't seem accurate. Oh, Jeanette.
Hey, Jeanette. Doing okay?
Oh, hey, Max. It's been a rough couple of days. Kinda in my blue period, you know?
You've been through a lot. Take all the time you need.
I'll be okay. Just get ready for a lot of high contrast, black and white sadness landscapes if classes ever start again.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I can check in with Chloe when I'm ready to go.
Did we talk to everyone?
Amanda has answered the call for help, like she always does.
All this time, we never got an answer as to why the pride flag is gone.
Amanda's love language is open mic nights.
So is that it? We're wrapping up.
Chloe said it went well.
It did. People are still hanging out inside if you want to.
Nah. Still getting used to original recipe, Safi. Not quite ready to reintroduce her to everyone.
Have you been back to that weird lighthouse since last week?
No. I can still feel it, but it's manageable. Like an itch that I'm learning not to scratch. I guess all of us have the seeds of our deaths planted inside of us. But I'm trying not to focus on mine while I still have a life to live.
That was so metal.
Yasmin seems happy to be back in charge.
My mother is good in a crisis. Especially the one she created. I wish she had told me what happened when she was in Abraxas. It doesn't excuse anything, but helps me begin to understand her.
What's your next step? Gonna hit the road again?
Since it worked out so well last time? No, I think I'll stick around, get used to wearing my own face again.
It's a face I'm glad to see.
Ready to head out? If you need more time, I could find my townie buddies and start a round of cornhole.
No, I'm ready. Bye, Sophie.
Who told you to eat Thai food served in a bowling alley? Cause it sure as shit wasn't me! Look, the only reason we were even allowed back here was because I promised that you would be well-behaved and on time. No, I don't know what I was thinking either. 20 minutes? I can work with that. I know I put that letter from Moses somewhere.
What? What's going on? Okay.
Since we left Caledon, it's been an absolute whirlwind. And everything I dreamed our life on the road together could be. This was when Max pioneered the mosh pit selfie. Somehow, she and her camera survived. Even after the disaster last show, they still invited us back and hung our poster in the green room. Drugstore Makeup Destroy America, Part 2. Now with award-winning photography. It must have taken a lot of work to find a TV shitty enough for this room. Respect. The band better get here soon. These guitars aren't going to smash themselves. This spread is slightly less shitty than last time. Hope it doesn't give the band big heads. Last time I was here, I thought my whole life was shattering. But here I am. Relatively. It must have taken a lot of work to find a TV shitty enough for this room. I still cannot believe the fight I had to have to convince the band not to print child sizes.
Okay, let's see. What's this letter?
They're unloading the gear now, man. Chill.
Oi, they better be in love, or it's the right mess for you.
Did I fool you? Be honest.
Honestly, I think you could have been a pretty intimidating bar manager in another life. How's your shoot going?
This is my favorite spot yet. The people, the stories, the life. You can practically feel it radiating from the walls.
Are you sure that's not just the spilled beer and puke stains?
It's part of it. How did I not come up with a dive bar series before? Nothing can make up for lost time, but getting to be with you, seeing your world along for the ride, it's amazing.
Well, I love getting to see it through your eyes. It always makes everything more magical.
Oh, before the band gets here, I need to get one of you alone. Wherever you want to stand. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, oh, okay. Let's do the mirror.
You sure?
Yeah. It's only fitting.
A rare moment of Chloe letting her guard down. I'll treasure it forever. Ready to head in? I need to set up my tripod for the show.
Give me 2 minutes.
Of course.
Chloe, I miss you and Max both and can't wait to hear about life on the road. But this letter is about something more urgent. On the day of the fire, I took many measures to protect us and the school. Most of them failed, but one remains unresolved. I've always tried to help Max with her powers. But in that moment on the rooftop, with her photo in my pocket, I froze. The implications were too large, the questions too many. People died that day. Did all of them have to? I'm not sure anymore. I don't know what the right answer is. I'm not the one who should answer it. But I don't think Max is either. I think Max knows she cannot carry the burden of her powers alone, even if she desperately wishes she could spare the people she loves. Max's power is a gift, but it is also a trap. There are moments in time that she cannot let go of. The lighthouse, the overlook, and now maybe the fire. If Max knows the photo survived, I don't believe she will ever be able to let go. She will want to try again, to save more people, to stop the fire, if she knows. We understand Max's power now better than ever, but so much remains a mystery. If she goes back again, does she risk another storm? There is one more thing. What happens to this timeline when Max leaves it? What happens to you? I wish I could tell you. Chloe, I'm sorry to put this burden on you, but I know whatever you choose will be right for Max, whether she knows it or not. Your friend, Moses.
Thanks, Moses. Fuck. Of course, I trust Max more than anyone in the world. But maybe loving her means protecting her, even from herself? Or am I just saying that because I can't imagine losing her again?
Oh, those motherfuckers! Oh, damn! This is... oh, God. Oh, fucking hell. We were sitting here thinking we're not a big fan of this ending. Felt like it was kind of cheap and kind of undermining a lot of things. But this choice is bold. However, like, there's only one option for us, is the thing. And it's this. Like, burning the photo feels like too... it feels like we are stripping her of agency. Granted, her time travel strips others of agency, but we don't think that's like a trade-off that's fair. It kind of becomes like a whataboutism argument almost. And yeah, this is really interesting of a choice. She could do all this again with the information she has, and in so doing, even if she can't prevent the fire, she could potentially save more lives, potentially without the cost of others. Of course, it could also go worse. Maybe her new information somehow leads to more people dying. Like, it's an unknown situation. Yeah, I mean, it's not even it's like, we are gonna give it to Max. There's no way we're picking any other option. But we do feel the weight of that choice, even if it's a clear choice. So yeah.
What's wrong?
I have to give you something.
Moses.
He had it all along. He sent it to me with a letter. Said I should decide what to do. Give it to you, or destroy it.
Oh. I see.
I know what this photo means. It's not just a chance to try again. It's an obligation. I can't be mad about it. It's what I love you for.
Chloe.
Just promise me you'll always find me. Maybe not me, but some version of me. Promise me she gets to be with you if I don't.
Hey, right now, the only thing that matters in the world to me is being here with you.
Okay. Good. Then let's go get set up so we can spend the rest of the night headbanging until we see stars.
Hella yes.
Forgive me if I truly was the one to blame. It got ugly, but I never stopped writing your name. Let's drink in the sun, 'cause who says this is
Completed the game as the Chloe who Max saved. Was the achievement we just got.
ever comes? Just remember that I tried. It's so cruel, I can't stop thinking. Did I do this wrong? I don't want to, but the fates won't listen. Let it happen, let it go. Let it happen, let it go. Let it happen, let it. All I want is some kind of sweet release, you know. I'm fragile, and the more it stings, the more I know it's not gonna change. We're just fireflies in passing. Whatever falls away, just remember that I tried. It's so cruel, I can't stop thinking.
Oh yeah, they've been saying it since they announced the game that this is the conclusion for Max and Chloe. We're waiting with our final thoughts until we know for sure the full game is over. Do we get our choices now? Please? Is there no choice screen?
The odds are stacked against us, friend. I know that our short time depends on it. No, we can't treat it lightly. Oh, it will likely kill me that I must live without you, 'cause I can't swim. To be here in distant dream, full knowing we're incomplete. The odds are stacked against our love. I'm always waking up when he is sleeping still. The catalyst, I know I plumb.
We don't want to press back because we don't know what back means. So we're speeding up this so we can see what happens when the credits are over. Okay. Okay, here's the choices. Oh, okay, so they're qualified into different categories here. Life and death. Suffer the courage to keep on living. Okay, so Sophie can die there. We were right about that guess. Loretta can die. Interesting. Owen can survive. Interesting. Yeah, we should have given the mask to Noelle. We thought we needed it. Jeanette survived. That's a very even split. Wow. Anthony can survive. How did we not save Anthony? Huh. Wonder how you save Anthony. Vin died in the backfire. Max never done away was there. Okay, yeah, so there was more information to find there. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Fire starters. You failed to stop the admin building fire. Wait, so you can't stop that? You can stop that too? We never found out who caused the observatory fire. Shit. God, we're bad at this. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting that those are the options there. Interesting. So either Sophie dies or Sophie feels confident. Interesting. We could actually have done more with Chloe and Moses. There was a way for Amanda to continue to have romantic feelings for Max? Really? Huh. Interesting. Major choices. Max kept Sophie's secret from Jasmine. We convinced Noelle. We gave Max his name. We probably will replay this, but yeah, we have other games to play first, at least. We don't know. It is very interesting to see some of the stuff. Oh, we don't get the evidence here if we don't attack the intruder. That's interesting. Yeah. If we had pressured Ren, we would have learned about Ren's reasons, which apparently was something about a family, a dad dying. Most people suspect Ren, really. Most destroy the photo. Interesting. That's cute. What does this mean? Oh, it's just pictures of their relationship. Wait, oh, is this what happens afterwards? Yep, Max is back. This is interesting. We thought that was like a New Game Plus hook, but it seems we get an epilogue here. Interesting. We don't like the ending. We really don't like the ending. The fact that, at least from what we understood, it's implied that the merging of the timelines is a permanent thing. Arcadia Bay just exists now. No one died at the end of Life is Strange 1. That feels... It feels reductive. We understand the point Double Exposure was making about how that choice was unfair. That doesn't mean they should undo it. We don't think. And we also think it's particularly not cool to do that when these aren't even the people that made that game. They're kind of taking another team's game and saying, yeah, well, we're gonna make it so these choices just end up in the same boat. You know? And we don't like that. We really don't like that. We were hoping that we figured that this would be a possible outcome. But it feels like this game was in part made so that they could stop having multiple timelines so they can get around things easily in the future. Because that's been a problem the entire time, that like, oh shit, how do we keep making sequels where the outcome of a game completely changes the world, you know? And we're not a fan of this. We're not a fan of this change. Hold on, we're gonna check something real quick. There's all the credits here. We just want to see something on the writing side. Art director, sound director, lead character artist, cinematic director, cinematic artist, design director, lead designer, senior designer, lead environment. Where's the writers? Game director, Jonathan Zimmerman, Christopher Sika. Narrative director, Jonathan Zimmerman. Senior writer, Iris Dauderman. Stephen Frost. Is Felice Kwan not in? Oh, there she is. Narrative director. Okay, yeah. we were curious about if Felice Kwan was actually in the credits or not, because she was the lead narrative director of Double Exposure. But yeah, no, the ending we don't like. We don't like the ending. We like the ending choice. We think it's a really cool way to end it. We do wonder what the other things are. Because, like, as we said, the achievement we got specifically said, completed the game after Chloe, who Max saved. So does that mean that, like, oh, we probably have to pick the Arcadia Bay ending of Life is Strange 1 to get another completion ending there, right? But yeah. Well, it's only one fire that's actually consistent, and that's the observatory. So that's all they have to really tackle in a potential sequel, if they want to. It was more that, like, Arcadia Bay was kind of a big thing. It was the entire town, you know? But yeah, we don't know. Like, we like this game a lot. We still believe that Life is Strange doesn't have any bad games. That's something we stand by. But we don't like what this game did to the timeline aspect of the series. We don't like that Max has, especially because, like, the ending was like, the ending implied that when Max leaves to try again, that timeline continues, and now Chloe doesn't have Max anymore. So why does that timeline get to go that way, but the Life is Strange 1 timeline don't get to continue the way it did? Like, it's kind of muddled, and also we still... Did we just miss the information on Diamond? Like, we're so confused about Diamond. We feel silly. Was there a way to find out what Diamond's power was? Like, was that in there somewhere? We don't know. It feels a little half-baked. We're gonna have to figure out how to feel about this, you know, in the long run. Right now, we're feeling good game. Overall, very solid. Not a fan of the ending. Something we wish these games that Deck 9 have made would pick up on is more indirect choices. So you know how in Life is Strange 2, one of the big things is that your brother, the choices you make in the game affects how your brother will act and what he will do. So, like, it's not that you pick what he does, but he will act in certain ways depending on how you act. We wish that they did more of that in the other Life is Strange games, where, like, it's less, here's a binary choice on screen of what's gonna happen next, and more, the stuff you do makes people interact with the world differently, you know? We think that's a better approach to these things most of the time. But yeah. Yeah, they're very much part 1, part 2 of one story, which is what we talked about this in the Double Exposure stream, we think, or maybe it was in the stream we removed, which was the reunion announcement stream. But We believe personally that Double Exposure and Reunion are kind of the concepts of Aperture split into two games. Aperture being the leaked Life is Strange 4 from 2021. But we could be wrong. Could be wrong. As far like where would we rank this? Like, we don't know. Like, our ranking of the Life is Strange games have been tossed around so much in just the past few months. Because, like, it used to be really easy because we had only played one. And we thought it was basically perfect. So, no need to rank them. And then we played through so many in a row. And at the time, we felt it was Wavelength was the best one. In part because it's short. It's short and it does everything right. It doesn't have any time to fuck anything up, so it just kind of becomes the best one. But if you consider it as just DLC to True Colors and not its own thing, then like it doesn't really count. But then it's like the best game we think is Life is Strange 1. Best writing though is Life is Strange 2. And then it becomes really difficult because we think the gameplay is the strongest in Before the Storm of the rest of the ones, but we're not sure we would say Before the Storm is the next one on the list. It might actually be Double Exposure. It's that or True Colors. We don't know. Like, we hate to say this because so many people hate on Deck 9, and we don't want to be a Deck 9 hater. And I guess we aren't, because like when we're talking about these games, we're talking about 8 out of 10s and 9 out of 10s. We're not like being like, oh wow, they're making bad games. Like, no, they're making great games. But we do feel like the Deck 9 games do kind of sludge together in a way on the list. It's like the flaws of Double Exposure are avoided by Reunion and Before the Storm. The flaws of Before the Storm are avoided by Reunion and Double Exposure. The flaws of Reunion are avoided by Double Exposure and Before the Storm. Together, they make up a really good little clump of games, but it's hard to say which one is better than the other. You know? That's kind of how I feel. We just missed the game, right? True Colors as well. Sorry, we meant True Colors, Reunion, Double Exposure, and Before the Storm. We mentioned True Colors earlier when talking about wavelengths, so that's why we're confused. Like, those 4 games kind of complement each other on their flaws, but also have unique strengths. In a way that Life is Strange 1 and Life is Strange 2 kind of didn't really do. They kind of just stood on their own legs. Life is Strange 2 kind of went out of its way to not do Life is Strange 1 again, so they kind of avoided those trappings. Which is cool. Who knows if Life is Strange will continue. It probably will. It's a big successful franchise after all. Hopefully it keeps on being smaller like this, smaller and cheaper. We think that's a good thing for the series. Hopefully they don't bring back Max and Chloe after this. Please leave it be. Stop messing with that. One of the best things about the first 4 games, if we count Before the Storm, was that they had different protagonists. Keep doing that, please. Yeah, but that's the thing though, it's like, at least Max and Chloe gets no chance to be happy. Yeah, but that's also what they got in the first game, and it's also what they got in the comics. And it's like, okay, well, so what? In like 5 years, or like 8 years, are they gonna be like, here's Life is Strange, Calamity, where we bring back Max and Chloe again, and this time they have another thing that is breaking them apart and they have to be going back together. It's like, that's kind of why we were kind of opposed to this game on the announcement of it. Because like, while you certainly can do a rebound after a breakup, we do think breakups also need to have their place in fiction in a way that they often don't really get to do. If there's a breakup in a story, it's almost always in the context of this relationship was bad, you know? So we like the idea of having a relationship where it's like, this relationship was good, but they broke up. Shit happens. Let's keep on going, you know? But this game was good, so like it does justify itself for the most part. We just don't like the ending. It's clearly the game that Double Exposure was leading into. So like even their breakup was clearly written with this reunion in mind, so it works. But yeah, that's our thought. Hopefully let Diamond be our next protagonist. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we don't even know what Diamond does, so... We're still very curious about that. Like, hold on, we're just gonna open up a scene real quick. It needs to be a pretty late scene. Max's decision. Explore scene, sure. Okay, journal. Can we find something about Diamond here? Sophie died, da 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 da. Chloe texted me, da 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 da. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. This is the fire part. Okay, here we go. Diamond left school so abruptly. That's it. Maybe the reason, maybe Diamond's powers are part of the stuff we didn't find any information about. Maybe we would have had to get that information to find out what her powers were. Maybe that's what we missed. Diamond. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have it here at least. But yeah, who knows? But yeah, it's a good game. It's a great game. Is it one of the greatest games ever made? Like this one? No. Who knows what Life is Strange is gonna do next, but we will probably be here for it. With that said, what's in the future for these streams, you might be wondering. Now we're caught up with Life is Strange, right? Well, sort of. One, we have more comics to read. We have the Forget Me Not comic series, and we have the Reunion prequel comic to read. And hold on, what time is it? We could maybe do the prequel comic right now. Well, it's 1 a.m. That might be a good time to stop, actually. But yeah, we have the Forget Me Not and Reunion prequel comic to read. Actually, we're gonna check how long the Reunion prequel comic is. Because we do have it, so if it's like really short, then we will read it right away now. Hold on. Is it gonna load? God. So basically, what you need to do to play to read the digital comic is you need to use the Square Enix Digital Contents Viewer, which is a terrible app on. It's a terrible website actually. Let's see, Steam Log in with Steam. Sign in. We've already done this. It's a fucking Unity app. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go over here for a moment. And then I'm gonna go to the browser. Okay, let's see. Hopefully no important information gets exposed. No. Good. This app is terrible. Okay, yeah. Digital comic. Okay, this looks very short. Let's read it then. Fuck it. How do we do this the easiest way? Comic full. And then we do browser. Yeah, if we had known how to access this, we would have done this start of these streams rather than after we beat the game, but we found it after the stream. Sorry that you're seeing a bunch of strange things on screen right now. Hold on, it'll be over soon. That should be good enough. And then we're gonna take it and do. Where do we put that thing? There? Let's see, does this work? Sort of. It's not perfect. But it will do. Andrea, sorry if I'm annoying now. I kind of want to hear your thoughts about the Life is Strange storm again now that the game are over and done. Can we do it after we've read Reunion comic? Okay, let's see. I can't hide. Okay, let's see. Well, how do we flip to the next page? So we have Life is Strange Reunion, the prequel comic, written by Zoe Tunnell, artwork by Claudia Leonardi, colors by Andrea Izzo, and letters by And World Design, edited by Phoebe Hedges, and designed by Matt Bookman. Jesus, this app is terrible. Wowzers. Okay, but what if we know? But they won't, Max. Take a breath. The asteroid wanted your work. They want you. It's perfectly normal to be nervous about something like this, but you belong here. Just let me and your portfolio do the talking, and be ready to tag in with one of those endearingly awkward smiles you're so good at. Oh, right. Okay. Thanks, Hazel. Hello. You must be... She's here? Oh, Max. You know you don't have to trash the green room on our behalf, right, Chloe? Yeah, sorry. It's been a lot lately. Not the band, don't worry. Bash might drive me insane, but I can handle her. Anything you do want to talk about? You're perfect, but you're making this harder. I tell you, if it were anything else, promise. Nah, I'm okay. It's normal. Manager stuff, no biggie. You sure? Even managers have to vent sometime, especially our manager. I'm sure. Just gonna wrap things up here, head back to the motel without me. I'm sure Marisol's getting antsy. Will do. Hey, thank you. Not sure drugstore makeup would still be going strong without you behind the wheel. Yeah, of course. Ouch. Now I feel like an even bigger asshole for doing this. Absolutely not. Not how we're gonna start. This might be the goofiest reason I've ever done this. Can she even do that? Wouldn't her clothes still be in the soiled mode if she rewinds it? Oh well. Hello, you must be Max. I'm Julie. Welcome to the Asteroid. Yeah, that's me. Hiya. Hazel! We've traded emails. Let me tell you, Max is thrilled to be here. You put together such a lovely gallery. Thank you. Very proud, and Max's work fit our vision so well. Such raw talent, a vision untouched by the commercial world's finger. Well, not entirely untouched, we hope. The Asteroid's reputation is perfect to push Max to a new level, especially if you're still considering a solo showing. It's certainly on the table, but we'll have to discuss logistics. Space doesn't come easy in this city. Can't believe I thought she was Chloe. I mean, yeah, the hair and the tattoos, but just listen to her. Chloe would be here for me, but the second she heard how untouched I was, she'd be making dirty faces behind their backs. Just to try and make me laugh. Is it every other page Chloe, every other page Max? Yeah. This really should have been released as a physical item. Hey, it's Izzy. Not here right now, so leave a message or just text me because it's not 1992. Thank God. Hey Izzy, I know we just talked, but I didn't want to tell you this in person. I'm sorry, you deserve better and I'm a dick for doing this. I'm going to miss the next show. I just got some personal stuff I gotta deal with. It's not Joyce, she's okay, don't worry. I'll be back by Denver and I'll tell you everything, but then, promise. Sandy's gonna help you all get set up for the next gig. She knows what she's doing. Try and keep Bash mostly behaved. I know this is something you've had a crappy time dealing with in the past, so I want to say I'm not leaving forever. I'll be back. Okay, gotta go. See you in Denver, Iz. Back to Max then. Max, these are fantastic. So fresh and exciting. Academia can be such a trap for some of us in this world, but you managed to make a liberal arts college seem dangerous. Well, thanks. I wasn't trying to emphasize danger, but I guess it goes to show that you can find it anywhere, right? Exactly. Say, I got to say, I'm such a fan. I've been following your work for years. Oh, really? Thank you. I know it's super unprofessional, but could I get a selfie with you? Hell yeah. Gonna take about 2 days to get there if I don't stop for any motels. I believe in you. Wake the fuck up, Mix. Don't fail me now. Holy shit, there's nothing out there. Out here. Kinda rules. That's 4 states down, 6 to go. Making pretty good time. Maybe I'll just be able to power through this after all. Turbo Chloe. Reminds me of that piece I saw in San Francisco. Oh well, I guess I never actually saw it now since the timeline never happened. So confusing. A feature sounds perfect. What openings do you have in your publishing schedule? Let me check. How's next summer work for you? Victoria would have hated this place. She tore up the interior design of her parents' gallery the first chance she got. Hope she's doing okay. Dang, she's letting them have it. One plus side of letting Hazel handle all the stuff, I get all the donuts. Yum. Yeah, we finished the game. Halfway there, driving 3,000 miles was maybe a little dramatic, but nah, I ran away. Guess this car might have to run back across the country. Damn, now I get why they're the Great Lakes. Reminds me of Arcadia Bay. Nothing but water and wind when you're looking out from the beach. Might be the closest I get for a while. Feels too weird to try and go back, at least not until I figure this out. Pretty sure I haven't stopped going downhill for the last 20 minutes. How's that even work? Ugh, just gotta keep going. Don't stop, won't stop. Oh, haven't eaten since Nebraska. Can't stop, will stop. Need food. I try not to think about it much anymore. It's been so long and I've gone through so much since. I thought it would be easier to just push it down. But I guess the universe has a sense of humor sometimes. I haven't forgotten you, Arcadia Bay. It's not subtle, but it's effective. Loss, isolation, separation. I miss you, Chloe. So many faces, one for every occasion. Reminds me of someone I know. And I'll see Sophie again. She could be here right now for all I know. I just hope no one else gets hurt next time. Oh, haha, fuck off, universe. I'll be 2489. Yeah, sure, sorry, give me a second. What the hell? Why did they do the comic like this? Every other page is really confusing. Photography, paintings, sculpture. We try our best to capture time, freeze it forever. When in reality, we're constantly burning it all away. I can do so many things with my powers. But even my past is getting further out of reach every day. Ah! Jesus! You're jumpy. I said your name like 5 times. Sorry, what's up? We're all done. Last up on our list. And it has been very productive. It has been a very productive trip, Miss Caulfield. Really? I didn't really do anything. And you didn't have to. Let me buy you a very fancy bagel and tell you how much money we're about to make. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Oh, is that Gwen? I think that's Gwen. It's kind of fun. Hey, what the hell are you doing? That's some pretty stuff to start with us. This maybe counts as one, but I've never been this stupid. What the fuck? You want to spontaneously combust? Do it somewhere else. I don't feel like exploding tonight. Screw you, bitch! Go cry about it. This is a free country. Sure is. I'm free to tell you you're an idiot. Holy shit! Holy shit! I thought you'd like that. You're taking a major step today, Max. Be proud and enjoy going back to academia while I handle all the paperwork. What would I do without you, Hazel? You'd still be selling 1,000 prints a year from your website and getting pennies on the dollar for stock photo gigs. My 22% says you don't have to think about that world ever again, Max. Right. Probably could have handled that better. If Max were here, she'd been all diplomatic about it, talk her into putting out the SIG without a shouting match. But the last few years have taught me that it doesn't matter if it gets messy. As long as you're still here, you can handle it. I call things how I see it, no time for bullshit. Guess that's why it hurts so much right now. It's hard to be grounded, when the ground is constantly shifting. Maybe everything I've been through, all of it, has been leading me to this. After the last year, all the chaos and pain, when I said it finally let me move forward again, I meant it. Maybe the universe actually heard me. Maybe this is my chance. I can make something new. Even after it all though, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want Chloe to share all of this with me. Welcome to Caledon, Chloe Price. Hope you survived the experience. Just hope I can find Max in the sea of nerds. To be continued after Strange Reunion. Okay, so that was the prequel comic. It was made by Titan Comics. So we do wonder if they're gonna do a physical release of this. Hopefully they are. But yeah. Oh, and here they are promoting the comics that don't take place in the same timeline that the one we just read does, considering things stated in double exposure. Oh hey, cool. So yeah, this is a good page to have up for what we're about to talk about. So what we were going to talk about before we read this was we're not done with Life is Strange yet. We have the Forget Me Not comic. We have the novels that we want to do something with. We don't know what yet. We're not going to do a live read along, but we do want to do something with the novels at some point. Out of Focus is the upcoming one. Yeah, that was a prequel comic. It's just a little bonus you get along with 2 other bonuses if you got the deluxe edition. It's a standard length comic. That was a standard issue length comic. And there's also the Welcome to Caledon University book, which has now been rebranded with Reunion imagery, apparently. Oh wait, no, Welcome to Caledon. That one's new. The old one is Welcome to Blackmore. We do want to do something with those at some point as well. So we still have stuff left to do with Life is Strange. But perhaps more interesting is, of course, Life is Strange kind of have sibling games. After Don't Nod, the original developers, stopped making Life is Strange games, they made 2 more games in the style of Life is Strange. These are not part of the Life is Strange series, but they are graphic adventure games focused on narrative choices. They are Tell Me Why, which is about a brother and a sister. The brother is a trans man, actually. And them figuring out something relating to like their family history and whatever. We haven't played it. And game that came out last year, Lost Records. Lost Records Bloom and Rage, which is basically, what if we made a Life is Strange game that was inspired by 90s culture? Which sounds amazing. We haven't played it either. Those 2 games we will be playing. And that's the next goal in this series, if we can call it that, is to play Life is Strange's strange little cousin games, I guess we can call them. Which one we'll start with, we don't know, but one of the 2. Please look forward to that if you want to see more queer adventure games by the creators, the original creators of Life is Strange. Other than that, we'll be continuing as normal. Tomorrow, Monday, we'll have Sherlock Holmes, Mr. the Mummy, together with Oni. And we're gonna get back to finishing a bunch of other games we've started, like Rule of Rose. We're gonna continue Ultima, etc, 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 etc. But let's see, Riza, you wanted, Miss Sun, you wanted to know what our thoughts about the storm. What exactly do you want us? What exactly do you want to know? Like, we still think the storm is just like, sort of like a massive world can't keep up with things and is kind of tumbling in on itself, kind of thing. We think that's what it is. And we're glad this game didn't explain it. There were so many flags that they were going to try and explain all the supernatural stuff in this game, and they never did. Thank fuck. But that's how we interpret it. And I suppose in that sense, the storm is Max, in the first game at least, because Max choices are tumbling in on herself, which is why the only way to defeat the storm is to either accept the choices you made that the storm passed through, or undo your choices, and as such undo the storm. But we don't think that makes the storm Max's fault. We don't think it's a uniquely Max thing. Like, for example, the storm in Life is Strange Double Exposure, we believe is Safi. Okay, we don't believe it's Safi. We believe it's also the world tumbling in on not being able to keep up with the changes. But we think there it's Safi is the eye of that storm, in a way. That makes sense. We kind of wish they hadn't gone with a storm, personally, in Double Exposure. We understand why. It's the same reason why the comics did. It's iconography. But we think they should have had its own thing. Yeah. Oh, you're now on the page is a supernatural storm. if you thought we didn't think that before, we think we have miscommunicated what we thought. What we have said before is we don't believe the game Life is Strange 1 like properly communicates that Max can know for sure that the storm won't happen if she goes back and doesn't save Chloe. That doesn't mean we don't think the storm is not supernatural. It means that we don't think it's fair and that Max can't know for sure what happens. It's kind of a different thing. More might have said that. We don't know. Like, the storm could just be a storm. But, like, that's not something we ever actively thought, at least. It could be. It could just be a storm. Freak storms happen. Storms that come out of nowhere do happen. We still don't understand how a lot of the weather actually works in real life. Why not? You can make that argument. In the end, we think the fact that it's not explained is part of the charm. But yeah, no. What we argued was that the storm in Life is Strange 1, regardless if it's supernatural or not, it's unexplainable in the sense that, like, Max can't know when she makes the choice what will happen. Like, the player can know. The player is clearly communicated as the player what happens, but, you know, Max, the person in that choice, for all she knows, she will go back, let Chloe die, and everything will still happen the same way. Like, she can't know unless she makes that choice. That's kind of the point. The storms also happen all the time, though. Like, that's kind of it. But yeah. Oh. But yeah, that's Life is Strange. Oh yeah, Ulamo, you asked, does True Colors and Life is Strange 2 have a storm? No. No, they don't. In fact, there's nothing like that at all in those games. There's no, like, there's no, shall we say, larger-than-life threat from the powers being used, implied in those games. In True Colors, all the use that your powers, which are like emotional powers, all the outcome of that relates to how it affects your main character internally. In Life is Strange 2, it's all about how your brother develops based on your choices. That's how they did those things instead. So the storm is only in Life is Strange 1 and in Double Exposure. And the comics. But yeah. Again, Reunion was good. We liked it. Didn't like the ending, but we liked it otherwise. We understand maybe why they want to have an ending like that, but we don't. Still don't like what they did with it. Oh yeah, I mean, she does assume she says so in the game, but that's why Chloe counters it, because Warren is like, "You're the one making the storm." Chloe's like, "No, you're not. You can't know that," and that's just before the choice. So like, that's why we said that as far as we're concerned, that's also like choosing the truth, in a way. You know, like, what do you, the player, think the truth is here? Which we think is cool. It's part of what makes Life is Strange good. And it's also why it's not a trolley problem, etc., etc. Watch our It's Not a Trolley Problem video. Yeah, cool. I feel like the aesthetics of the storm got cemented in one, just ran with it. It's an easy way to make the one interactive media go, ooh. Yeah, maybe. We think it's more just because it's Max. Because, like, the storms only appear in the stories with Max. And to be fair, this game didn't have it. This game didn't have a storm. Maybe there was a storm in like one of the like fantasy imaginary overlight sequences. Maybe we just don't remember it, but we think it's more that they connected to like Max specifically, which would make sense. But yeah, we still like this series. It's a good series. Let's never ever bring back Max and Chloe again, please. Probably shouldn't even done it the first time, but now that you've done it, don't do it again. Thank you. And don't bring back Alex either, and don't bring back Josh and whatever Josh's brother's name is either. New characters. If you're gonna bring back characters, let it be small, minor characters that just happen to be passing by. That was this series' strength. Actually, no, okay, we'll take it back. They're allowed to bring back Max and Chloe as minor NPCs. We'll be okay with that. That would be okay. That would be okay. But we don't need another Max and Chloe game. Please. Please. We know they're gonna. I mean, we know how franchises work. They will come back at some point. Like that's kind of the problem with Double Exposure. Like the moment they were like Max is back, it was like, okay, well, now you've opened the can. You can't put the worms back in. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, next game we're playing on stream is gonna be the Sherlock Holmes game tomorrow. And next game of this style we're gonna play is gonna either be Tell Me Why or Lost Records. We'll see which one we end up playing first. We're kind of more interested in Lost Records, but Tell Me Why is, well, we already own Tell Me Why, so that might be easier to start with. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have you played Oxenfree? No, we don't know what that is really. Good night, Adam. Hope you have a good night. What is Oxenfree? We'll wait for that before we close down for the night. Actually, we'll read off the credits while we wait for the answer. Very special thank you to Arachnopunk, Bean, Garden, Haruhase, Hokase, Yost, Little Fadeleaf, M. Rosenblum, Motokushoma, Mrs. Lich, Rumray, Rain, The Coyote, Saga Music, Shadow Winchester, and Jerocha. If you would like to support us, we have Patreon, a Ko-fi, and a PayPal. We also have a YouTube membership, we think. Don't think anyone uses it, but we do have that. Any amount you give gets your name and credits for at least a month. It's our only real form of income, so it's like very much appreciated. But yeah, it's like this but 2D, has some horror and a lot of cool dialogue stuff. We'll look into it. Then. But yeah, take care. Good night, and see you on the next stream.